Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game between the Red Storm of Saranac Lake and your Ticonderoga Sentinels. Before I introduce the players, I'll remind everyone that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom and lessons are best learned when properly throughout the show and flow on all. This includes game officials, coaches, players, and spectators. Athletics is a game, not a matter of life and death. Let sportsmanship prevail. Also, a reminder that New York State law prohibits the use of tobacco products on school grounds. We appreciate your observance of this policy during tonight's game. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Red Storm. At guard is senior number 2, Marissa McDonald. At guard is senior number 3, Megan Toby. At guard is senior number 10, Reagan Keeper. At forward is senior number 11, Remy Otasella. And at forward is senior number 15, Nicole Descardo. The Red Storm coach from Mr. Davis and Ron. And now the starters for your Ticonderoga Sentinels. At guard, junior number 2, Tiffany Perky. At guard, sophomore number 3, Lexi Moore. At guard, junior number 10, Sadie Neal. At guard, senior number 12, Andrea Rich. And at guard, senior number 24, Matt Candy. We ask that you now rise when we recap to sing tonight's national anthem, Miss Lisa Robin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, everybody. This is Heath Town coming to you pre-recorded from Ticonderoga Central School Gymnasium for tonight's game between the Ticonderoga Lady Sentinels and the ladies of Saranac Lake. The Sentinels are coming off from a bit of a rough game up in Beekmantown. Hopefully they can do a little bit better tonight. Number 13, Viscardo, stepping to the center. She'll be tipping off up against Andrea Rich. And we'll start off Sentinel ball. Perky passes over to Rich, top of the key. Rich rounds the corner, sends it over to Hamill, over to Campney, back to Hamill, back to Rich. Campney sends a wild pass over to Hamill. Number 3, Moody, bringing the ball down for the Saranac Lake. Passes over to number 2, McDonough. Over to 13, Viscardo. McDonough regains controls. Number 10, Kiefer, inbounding for Saranac Lake. Passes over to number 3, Moody. Long pass over to Viscardo. Pass intended for McDonough, gets taken by Rich. Rich puts it up, and it's good for 2. McDonough bring the ball. Moody bringing the ball down. Moody passes over to Viscardo. Or no, I take that back over to Kiefer. Rich puts it up. Can't get it in. Rebound by Moody. Moody setting up the play. Passes it off to McDonough. Back to Moody. Over to number 11, Oticelli. Viscardo. And we're going to have a foul. Moody, top of the key, attempts to pass to Viscardo. Pass gets interrupted by Rich. Rich puts it up. And we're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on Campney. Kiefer inbounds to Moody. Back to Kiefer. Kiefer puts it up from the outside, falls short. McDonough inbounding. Inbounds to Moody. Moody puts it up from the outside corner. Long pass over to Campney. Campney to Perky. Perky looking for some help. Perky trapped. Hamill puts it up. Gets her own rebound, puts it up again, and we have a foul. Fouls on number 13, Viscardo. Hamill's first attempt from the line is good. Moody bringing the ball down. Passes over to McDonough. McDonough to Kiefer. Pass intended for Oticelli. Moore bringing the ball down to the halfway mark. Passes over to Campney. Campney in a little bit of trouble. Rich puts it up from the outside, off the rim. Rebound McDonough. Passes off to Moody. Over to Kiefer. Kiefer puts it up, and it's good for 2. Perky's attempted pass to Campney goes into the hands of Kiefer. Kiefer passes it off to Moody. Back over to Kiefer, over to McDonough, over to Oticelli, back to Moody, over to Kiefer, over to Viscardo. And there's a foul. Foul's on Campney. Kiefer inbounding for the Saranac Lake. Pass to Viscardo in the corner. Viscardo puts it up, and it's good for 3. Long pass over to Jeb, over to Moore. Moore over to Hamill. And we have a foul. Fouls on number 11, Oticelli. Kelly puts it up, falls short, rebound Oticelli. Oticelli to McDonough, McDonough to Moody. Oh, back to McDonough, back to Moody. Over to Kiefer. Moody, McDonough, Moody. Moody from the outside. Ridge charging down the court with the ball. Puts it up. And we have a foul. Fouls on number 11, Oticelli. Oticelli and McDonough go out. Ward and Buckley come in. Kiefer attempts to get the rebound. Ball goes out. White ball under the basket. Long pass for Kelly. Gets taken by Fiscardo. Moody passes over to Kiefer. Over to Fiscardo. Buckley in the corner. Buckley tries to take it to the basket. Passes over to Moody. Moody puts it up. And it's good for two. And we have a foul. Fouls on number 13, Fiscardo. Bridge, top of the key. Passes over to Moore. Moore attempts to get it to Kelly. Jump ball. Long pass to Ridge, free ball. And another jump ball. Kiefer inbounding. She inbounds to Moody. Moody over to Ward. Rebound Buckley. Buckley puts it up, and it's good for two. Moore passes off to Hamill. Hamill puts it up. Rebound Kiefer. Kiefer passes it over to Moody. Moody over to Ward. Travel on Ward. Long pass to Kelly. McDonough inbounding. She inbounds to Kiefer. Kiefer over to Buckley. Buckley takes it to the hoop. Rebound Hamill. And we have a foul. Foul's going to be on Hamill. Kiefer inbounds to Buckley. Buckley from the outside corner. Overshoots it. Jump ball. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Long passes by the Sentinels. Over and back. McDonough inbounding for Saranac Lake. Inbounds to Moody. Moody passes over to McDonough. McDonough to Ward. Ward to Buckley. Buckley in a pinch. And she puts it in for two. Rich bringing the ball down for the Sentinels. Top of the key, passes over to Jeb. Jeb puts it up. Rebound Hamill. Hamill puts it up, and we have a foul. Foul was on number 10, Kiefer. Moody passes over to Ward, back to Moody. Ward, Moody. Moody looking for an opening, back to Ward. Ward from the outside. Rebound Kelly. Pass over to Hamill. Hamill over to Rich. Rich on a breakaway. Puts it up. And a block on Kiefer. Rich will be shooting 2 from the line. Buckley inbounds to Moody. Over to Kiefer. Kiefer from the outside. And it's good for 3. Perky making her way down the court. Almost passes it off to Moody. There's a struggle under the basket. Moody with the long pass gets intercepted by Mars. Mars hands it over to Rich. Rich charges over, hands it off to Mars. Mars puts it up. Rebound Hamill. Jump ball. 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kiefer inbounding. She inbounds to Moody. Over to Ward. Over to McDonough, back to Ward, back to Moody. Ward, long pass over to Kiefer. Kiefer to Buckley. Moody puts it up. Rebound Ward. Ward puts it up. Jump ball. 1 second left to go. Long pass to Hamill. Gets picked up by Kiefer. And that's the end of the first quarter. First quarter score stands Sentinel 7, Saranac Lake 14. Now we're about to begin the second quarter. There's the second buzzer. Saranac Lake takes the court. Kiefer inbounding. She inbounds to Moody. Pass intended for Kiefer gets blocked by Rich. Moody in control of the ball. Rich inbounding for the Sentinels. Long pass to Mars. Back to Rich. Rich charges past the half-court mark. Wild pass to Cantley. Cantley saves it. Buckley picks it up. And Moody's bringing it down. Moody over to Ward. Back to Moody. Over to Ward. Over to McDonough. Back to Ward. Over to Moody. Moody from the outside. Fight for the ball. Jump ball. Moore passes over to Rich. Over to Mars. Over to Moore. Moore over to Cantley. Over to Mars. Mars can't get a handle on it. And white timeout. 6:57 to go in the second quarter. Score is still Sentinel 7, Saranac Lake 14. Timeout's over. Kiefer inbounds to Moody. Back to Kiefer. Kiefer over to McDonough. Over to Moody. Back to Kiefer. Over to Viscardo. Pass intended for Perky, goes right behind her. Kiefer inbounding. Inbounds to Moody. Long pass over to Oticelli. Viscardo to Moody, back to Kiefer. Oticelli. Moody puts it up. Fight for the ball. Kiefer inbounds to Oticelli. Oticelli overshoots it. Free ball. Viscardo puts it up. Gets her own rebound. Passes over to Moody. Rich looking for an opening, sends it over to Cantley. Cantley puts it up. Rebound Rich. Rich puts it up, falls short. Rebound Viscardo. She passes off to Kiefer. Kiefer passes off to Moody. Over to McDonough, back to Moody. McDonough, Moody. Long pass over to Kiefer. Back up top to Moody, over to McDonough on the side. Pass attempt to Viscardo, goes over her head. Pass over to Rich to the side. Over to Moore. Loose ball, gets picked up by Kiefer. Moody on a breakaway. And there's a foul. Foul's on Campney. Moody will be shooting 2 from the line. Rich in a little trouble on the corner. Rich brings the ball to the corner, puts it up. Rebound Kelly, Kelly puts it up. Rebound Viscardo, Viscardo passes it over to number 3, Moody. McDonough over to Woodruff. Woodruff loses it to the outside. Rich being covered by Moody. Sends it over to Moore. Over to Kelly in the corner. Kelly in some trouble. Passes it back out to Rich. Over to Palandrini. Back to Rich. Rich puts it up from the outside. Rebound Moody. Moody over to McDonough, over to Viscardo, over to Woodruff, back to Moody. Woodruff on the side, makes her way to the basket. Loose ball, picked up by Orticelli. 3-second violation on red. Moore inbounding for the Sentinels. Long pass over to Kelly. Rich running down the sideline. Passes over to Moore. Over to Palandrini. Moore. Viscardo passes it off to Moody. Moody sends it over to Woodruff. Woodruff to Orticelli. Back to Woodruff. Orticelli. Orticelli sends it back to the top to Moody. Over to McDonough. Moody from the top of the key, and it's good for 3. Palandrini's pass gets picked off by Moody. Moody's pass gets picked up by Rich. Moore sends it to Palandrini. Palandrini sends it back to Moore. Moore over to Kelly. Ball gets picked off by Viscardo. Moody brings it to the top, passes it off to McDonough, back to Moody, over to Woodruff. Woodruff to Buckley. Buckley in some trouble. Ball gets picked off by Jeb. Moore's pass intended for Kelly gets picked off by Viscardo, and there's going to be a foul on Kelly. Moody brings it down to Woodruff. Woodruff attempts to give it back to Moody, but it gets picked off. And travel. Minute 40 left to go in the first half. Moody, top of the key, sends it all the way to Viscardo. And we have a foul. Fouls on Palandrini. Viscardo will be shooting 1-1 from the line. Woodruff goes out, Ward comes in. Jump ball, it'll stay red. McDonough inbounding. Over to Moody. Moody from the outside corner, overshoots it. Rebound Ward. Ward gives it to Viscardo. Viscardo to Buckley. Buckley shoots it over to Ward, but she can't get a hand on it. Long pass over to Mars. Mars back to Moore. Moore along the sideline. Passes it over to Mars. Mars gets trapped. The white ball. Palandrini under the basket, looking for some help. Finds Hamill. Hamill puts it up. And travel on Hamill. McDonough inbounding to Moody. Over to Viscardo. Long pass over to Ward. Ward puts it up. And we have a foul. Fouls on Ward. White ball into the basket. Pass over to Mars. Over to Moore. Palandrini. Palandrini brings it past the halfway mark. Sends it over to Moore. Pass to Jeb. Jeb puts it up. And it's good for two. Moody bringing it down with less than a minute to go. Viscardo puts it up from the outside. Attempts to get her own rebound. Foul on Palandrini. Viscardo shooting 1-1 from the line. Rebound Buckley. Rebound McDonough. Rebound McDonough again. And we have a foul. Fouls on Viscardo. Hamill shooting 1-1 from the line. Rebound Moody. Kiefer puts it up. Rebound Hamill. Hamill in a lot of trouble. Moore running down the court. And that's the end of the first half. First half score is Sentinels 9, Saranac Lake 19. Welcome back to the second half, everybody. About to get underway. McDonough inbounding for Saranac Lake, inbounds to Moody. Moody over to Ward. Ward over to Araceli. Kiefer in the middle. Araceli puts it up. Rebound Campney. And Rich puts 2 on the board. Moody bringing the ball down for Saranac Lake. Kiefer puts it up from the outside, bounces off the rim, rebound Rich. Rich bringing it down, puts it up. Rebound Araceli. Sends it over to Kiefer, Kiefer to Moody. Araceli out to Moody. Moody over to Kiefer, Kiefer from the outside. Jump ball. Campney puts it up. Looks like we're going to have a foul on number 10, Kiefer. Campney shooting 2 from the line. First one falls short. Kiefer goes out. Buckley comes in. Ward inbounding to Moody. Pass over to Ward. Over to McDonough. McDonough to Moody. Moody back to McDonough. Ward puts it up, and it's good for 2. Campney shooting 2 from the line. Campney puts it in for 2. Moody bringing it down. Sends it over to Ward, back to Moody. Moody over to McDonough. Moody at the top of the key, puts it up. Moore almost saves it. Moore's out by a heel. Buckley puts it up. Rebound Campney. Campney sends it over to Moore. Moore charges down. Passes over to Perky. Perky sends it over to Jeb. Looks like we have a foul. Ward will be shooting 2 from the line. Foul is on number 2, Perky. McDonough goes out. Viscardo comes in. Rebound Araceli. Foul's going to be on Campney. That makes 4 for her. 1 more and she's out. Araceli will be shooting 2 from the line. Campney goes out. Kelly comes in. Moody brings it down, sends it over to Viscardo. Travel on Viscardo. Perky racing down the court, tries to pass it over to Rich. Rich puts it up. Rebound Araceli. Araceli to Viscardo. Viscardo to Moody. Pass to Araceli, gets taken by Rich. Rich puts it up. And looks like there's going to be a foul. Foul is on number 12, Rich. Viscardo inbounding to Moody. Pass over to Ward, over to Buckley in the corner. Buckley back out to Moody. Moody to Viscardo. Viscardo from the outside. Rebound Araceli. Viscardo on the outside. Tries to make her way in, loses the ball. Gets recovered by Moody. Moody over to Ward. Moody. Viscardo on the outside. Rebound Buckley, and there's going to be a foul. Buckley will be shooting 2 from the line. Foul is on 15, Kelly. Okay. Control of the ball, try to get her way past Moody. Passes off to Mars. Mars all the way to Jeb. Jeb puts it up. Rebound Kelly, and we have a foul. Fouls on number 13, Viscardo. Inbound to Kelly. Kelly puts it up. Rebound Buckley. Buckley to Moody. Moody to McDonough. Back to Moody. Moody over to Ward. Ward to Araceli. Araceli to McDonough. McDonough puts it up. Fight for the ball. Mars puts it up from the outside. Rebound Orselli. There's going to be a foul. Foul's on Kelly. 3:06 left to go in the third quarter. Moody bringing it down. Sends it over to McDonough, back to Moody. Over to Ward. Ward from the outside. Rebound Orselli. And Orselli puts it up for two. Rich's pass was intended for Mars. Ward knocks it out of bounds. Jed passes over to Rich. Pass gets intercepted by Ward. Ward puts it up, gets her own rebound, puts it up again, and it's good for two. Travel on Ward, I think. And timeout light. 2:35 left to go in the third quarter. Sentinels 14, Saranac Lake 27. Moore with the long pass over to Hamill. Jeb recovers it. Jeb's pass gets intercepted by Ward. Ward passes off to McDonough. McDonough's pass gets intercepted by Rich. Rich passes off to Moore. Back to Rich. Rich from the outside. Rebound Orselli. Rich puts it up from the outside. Loose ball. White ball under the basket. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Foul on Hamill. McDonough inbounding. Inbounds to Moody. Moody with the long pass to Buckley. Buckley puts it up. Rebound Orselli. And foul. Fouls on number 3, Moore. Orselli's first shot is no good. Rebound Campney. Campney looking for some help. Sends it over to Mars. Mars sends it over to Perky. Jeb puts it up, and it's good for 2. Pass over to Ward, over to McDonough, Orselli, Buckley puts it up, rebound Orselli, and we have a foul. Fouls on Candy, her 5th. So she'll take a seat. Oriselli will be shooting 2 from the line. Rebound Hamill. Hamill locks up with Buckley. McDonough inbounding. Inbounds to Moody. Moody puts it up. White ball under the basket. Kelly unable to get to the pass, about 4 feet above her head. Moody with a free shot to the basket, and it's good. Perky sends it over to Moore. Moore, top of the key, over to Jeb. Jeb from the outside. Her shot gets blocked. 31 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Moore inbounds to Hamill. Goes right through her fingers. Looks like we have a foul. Foul's on Mars. Moody will be shooting 1 and 1 from the line. Moore with a long pass over to Perky. Perky goes up the middle, puts it up. Rebound McDonough. Over to Moody. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter score stands Ticonderoga 16, Saranac Lake 32. I think I was the only one that bought tickets. Inbound to Jeb. Jeb hands off back to Moore. As we start the fourth and final quarter. Palandrini. Palandrini's pass gets blocked. Kelly puts it up. Rebound Ward. Ward sends it off to Kiefer. Kiefer sends it over to Moody. Moody over to Kiefer. Over to Viscardo. Viscardo to Woodruff. Woodruff falls short. Rebound Palandrini, and we have a foul. Palandrini inbounding to Moore. Travel on Kelly. Woodruff at the top of the key, runs into trouble, gets the ball stolen by Palandrini. Palandrini on the breakaway. Travel on Palandrini. Kiefer inbounding for Saranac Lake. Passes over to Moody. Kiefer until it goes to the basket. Passes off to Viscardo. Viscardo puts 2 on the board. Moore passes off to Rich in the corner. Rich puts it up. Falls short. We have a foul on number 5, Woodruff. Rich is shooting 2 from the line. Moody bringing the ball down. Ward puts it up. Basket's good for 2. And the foul. Foul is on Kelly. Her 4th. 1 more and she takes a seat. Fight for the ball underneath. And Saranac Lake puts on 2 more. Kelly overshoots it. Rebound Rich. Double dribble on Rich. Kiefer takes it to the basket, falls short. Rebound Kelly. Rich gains control of the ball in the corner. Running up the sideline. Puts it up, and she gets to Woodruff inbound to Moody. Moody at the top of the key. Sends it over to Kiefer. Kiefer on the floor with more. And timeout. Kiefer inbounding to Moody. Moody going for the basket. Rich steals the ball. She takes a turn. Rebound Ward. Ward passes it back to Moody. Passes over to Woodruff. Over to Kiefer. It's going to be a foul on Jeb. And Kiefer will shoot an automatic 2 shots. Rich emerges from the pack, takes it to the basket, and she puts it in for 2. 4:18 left to go in the game. Moody bringing it down. Tries to pass it to Spido, but it gets knocked out of bounds. Orsilli comes in, Buckley comes in, McDonough comes in. Inbound to Moody. Over to Kiefer. Kiefer to Orsilli. Rebound McDonough. It's a free-for-all under the basket. And finally McDonough puts it in for 2. Pass intended for Moore gets disrupted by Kiefer. There's going to be a foul on Moore. Moody at the top of the key, looking for an opening, finds McDonough. McDonough sends it over to Orsilli. Orsilli sends it back out to Moody. Over to Kiefer, top of the key. Kiefer tries to send it to Buckley, but she can't get to it. Pass over to Rich on the outside. Rich puts it up. Rebound Buckley. Travel on Moody. Moore brings the ball down, passes over to Perky. Perky from the outside. Rich tries to get the rebound. Rich sends it back out to Perky. Perky over to Moore. Moore back to Rich. Rich from the outside. Perky over to Rich. Rich again from the outside. And it's good for 2. McDonough not ready for the pass from Moody. Moore bringing the ball down for the Sentinels. Passes over to Rich. Rich over to Moore. Moore to Perky. Perky tries to get to the inside. Passes back out to Rich. Rich puts it up. And we have a foul. Fouls on number 10, Kiefer. Rich will be shooting 2 from the line.